Agitations have continued to mount for traditional rulers in the country to be given some constitutional functions. This formed the thrust of discussions at a conference on culture, peace, and national security for monarchs by the National Institute for Cultural Orientation in Kaduna, northwest Nigeria. The position of the speakers at the event is that if royal fathers get constitutional endorsement, as it was in the early days of independence, they will thereby help in reducing some of the social vices prevalent in the country.
This gathering in Kaduna is convened by the National Institute for Cultural Orientation and UNESCO, and it brings together traditional rulers, cultural activists, as well as politicians to brainstorm on culture, peace, and national security and the role of traditional rulers in Nigeria's democracy.
Traditional rulers form a vital part of our collective resistance because they are the custodians of the cultures of the land as well as the cultural compass to the development of Nigeria.
The opening address set the tone for discussion, and the representative of the Shehu of Borno did not mince words in attributing the insurgency in the northeast to the diminishing influence of traditional rulers, and says the way forward is to go back to the way it was in the past.
These roles of traditional institutions have been ignored, hence traditional institutions have become merely ceremonial, and their contributions to democratic governance are near inconsequential.
The Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, who represented the Vice President, on the need to redefine the role of traditional rulers as they are the link between government and the people.
I wish to commend the organizers of this conference, the National Institute for Cultural Orientation, NICO, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and other agencies that have supported the Institute for this laudable initiative, which is designed to deepen the understanding of our royal fathers.
The intensity of the subject at hand did not dampen the agitation for the release of the abducted Chibok schoolgirls.
We hope that with the cooperation of our people, including traditional rulers, our armed forces, and our law enforcement agencies, our people, and these foreign agencies, we can achieve a lot.
In addition to all that the people discussed, they also agree that ending the insurgency in the northeast and kidnapping in the southeast and south-south require the commitment of not only the government and the traditional rulers, but the support of all Nigerians.